a lot of attacking firepower for the Dallas boys as well, and they are not afraid of anybody. We are just about ready to get started here in Lubbock. The Matadors will be kicking us off from left to right, and we are underway deep in the heart of Texas in the second round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. Adventurous, let's say, on the follow-up.
Yeah, it looked like it got caught up a bit, but look at the pressure by Lubbock right now. You can see Martinez and Jones starting on that 18-yard box. And even though they're high, they are baiting Foro to play into a specific space and then turning them over just like this.
Lubbock on the attack again, lovely skill. Great ball across as well, and it's a brilliant save by Gonzalo Martinez, who helped to win the shootout for Foro in round one. He makes a huge early save for them in round two.
Talk about individual performances. What?
The ball, this is Luke Jones. Gonna go right at Kenny Jang on that far side. Jones stays with it, free kick Lubbock. They continue to turn the screws here in the attack.
And this is two early set pieces, and they're gonna go quick here.
Tasamoa! An ambitious strike, it bounced in for Martinez. And again, Foro have to outlet it to the near side. And the men of Dallas come up with from the other end of the pitch here. Sauceda scored last time out against Austin in the Open Cup first round. A chance here, Escorcia out wide. Lubbock have had the better chances so far. A couple of moments for Foro to really stretch their legs, but no real big opportunities yet for the visitors.
And I agree 100%, Sean. I think Foro, although they haven't had the sustained spell of possession, as we see a good run of play here, they have had some services from wide areas that have been.
Oh, a shot does come in on the follow-up. Was that a high boot? Yes, free kick for Lubbock. That was a stinging shot from Tendai Jarira on the edge of the penalty area. Good save by Jack on the follow-up. A foul is given.
Yeah, they've had moments like this where they've been able to turn face goal or get a really quality wide service in, and you could see they're really effective, and they can hurt teams in some of those moments. And once they start to maybe grow into this match a bit more.
Makaya joining the attack. Jones is in the area as well. Luke Jones. Couple of step overs. It's wonderful skill. He goes down. Penalty. Lubbock. Some dazzling footwork from the captain, Luke Jones, slicing and dicing past two Foro defenders. And the Matadors have a first half spot kick.
And Luke Jones has been in rhythm since the whistle blew and this first half started. He's done it on the ball, off the ball with the pressure. He's created some problems. He's been able to go at defenders and ask different questions of this Foro back line. And the patience and the explosion on the ball there really forces Foro into a really difficult tackle and earns his team a penalty kick right at the end of this first half.
Gonzalo Martinez was Foro's penalty shootout hero in round one. Luke Jones will take responsibility over the penalty after winning the spot kick. And Lubbock's captain skies the penalty. Luke Jones sends it over the top. And Foro get a huge, huge lift here at the end of the half. It stays 0-0.
And here we see the replay, the patience, the technical ability, his ability to draw this tackle, and the inability to get this on frame, and just overcomplicating the take just a bit there and overthinking it. And again, to your point, Gonzalo Martinez came up huge in.
Service is going to go right at goal. It's headed down. It took a deflection on the way through. And it's going to be a free kick going Lubbock's way. And it won't be taken because that's the last act of the half here in Texas. as well, our entire crew. It's been a really entertaining half so far, a ton of chances, 2 close calls, both really going Lubbock's way. They just missed some big opportunities. Foro really grew in confidence. In a decent position here, Robinson heads it high into the air. It's not cleared out yet. Robinson a second time for Foro. He has to pick up the pieces here. Mota, great ball back in, the header is wide. A deliciously placed ball by Mota. Big chance for Lubbock, and again, they just can't quite get it right, but it's a wonderful attempt.
What skill by Mota here. He draws his defender in, puts it on his left foot, and puts it in a space where only his teammate can get onto it. The pace and the shape of that ball.
Ooh, a shot is curled in on the back end by Salvador Martinez after the missed header by Kobayashi. But it looks more like the early stages of the first half with Lubbock in the ascendancy. And Foro have to fight off more Matadors attacks. There's Escorcia. Juan Ramirez calling for it on this near side. Robinson gets it to him. Lovely touch. Ramirez tries to play in Kenny Jang. Kobayashi is all over it for Lubbock. Loose touch by Jack. He's able to get away with it. Sasaki for Asamoah. Lovely play out of the back here from Lubbock, and it's a chance now for Jones to get on the end of it. It's played into the middle. Big chance! And it's missed by Martinez, who drags his shot wide after more brilliant buildup by Lubbock.
I mean, that was terrific by Lubbock. I mean, they had been on the ball 10, 11 passes before they crossed that line, and I know that final ball gets away from Luke Jones just a bit, but it favorably finds the space in the feet of Martinez, who's unable to put it away. But you said it just a moment ago, the chances and the opportunities that Lubbock had just created was really what we saw in the first half.
Crowd can sense how close Lubbock is to finding the breakthrough. So can Foro, because they have reinforcements waiting to come in. The hero from the first round, Kyle Bennett, he's getting set to come on right around the time you said a change might be made, Coach. And along with him is Nate Kopetsky as well. So a double swap for Foro. Looked like Sauceda came off at the first swap with Bennett.
Foro SC. The substitution is brought to you by Grease Monkey. There's no substitution for great service at Grease Monkey.
Bennett is on for Sauceda.
Whenever you see changes, and I'm not saying they're all scripted, but you do tend to have, those are met with conversations at halftime that if we make a change, this is where it's going to be, so they're all prepared. And
Rio Ramirez was the second player to come off. Nate Kopetsky, who started in the first round for Foro at Austin. He comes on for the final 30 minutes of normal time. So the first big chess piece has been moved here. And Kyle Bennett, the first round hero, not just from the penalty spot, but with his head as well, is on. But Lubbock don't care one bit. They keep on coming. Luke Jones. Chance maybe for Fernandez. It's lovely skill. There's just so many men around him. It falls for a chance. And the shot is brilliantly saved by Gonzalo Martinez off the boot of Salvador Martinez, who's thwarted again.
I mean, Gonzalo Martinez does an unbelievable job of staying focused and understanding where the ball is, where the attackers are, because that was a quick trigger there. And you could see Luke Jones trying to get it off on his left foot.
Bennett has it ricochet off of his left boot. It's going to go out for a Lubbock throw.
I know that save looks fairly routine from here, but I mean, that's all about positioning and really reading what the scenario is.
Jarira, lovely little ball roll into space here. Ball in for Bennett, who's going to be an aerial threat the rest of the way here for Foro. Just see his length and his ability. And his shot takes a deflection. It's out for a corner. And Kyle Bennett, there's a reason we highlighted him. He's made an immediate impact already.
Coming in, changing the game, and earning an early corner kick opportunity here in the second 45. And you can only imagine that a target like Bennett is going to be somebody that you're going to want to bump runners. You're going to want to pick defenders in terms of making space for Bennett and leaving him in isolated situations so he can go up and ball in.
They're looking for him, and it just goes over everybody's head. Sasaki with 20 minutes of the 90 left. Oh, it's dangerous, and it's tapped in! Salvador Martinez scores for the Matadors. And with just under 20 minutes left, Lubbock leads.
And I know we have not seen Martinez on the ball a lot in the final third. Obviously, we saw that opportunity.
Now he's gone to his back pocket. And it appears that for dissent, Katawa's second yellow card leads to a red, and Foro have talked themselves into 10 men again.
Joining the play.
It's gonna be all or nothing here for Foro. 3 men over it. It's bent over the top and out by Juan Ramirez. Huge sigh of relief around Lubbock.
Stick around for the autograph alley in the southwest end zone, sponsored by St. Clair and Massey, where you can meet your Lubbock Matadors. Also plan to join us for
Really
Coach Gilbert's
letting Lubbock off the hook
Don't miss your chance to say thank
for
you.
conceding that free kick, because you want to at least put them in a position where they've got to either make a save or you put yourself in a situation where you've got a second or third wave of attack, as we see Lubbock again.
Zapiakubi. It's Sasaki to seal it! He scores! They've strived for honor evermore. In the U.S. Open Cup, it's long live the Lubbock Matadors. They're gonna move on to round 3 as they lead by 2-0 in stoppage time.
And Lubbock catching Foro in a very likely punching their ticket into the third round.
Just the 3rd year of existence for the Lubbock Matadors. They make history in the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, advancing to round 3.